Hey, we want to do you a song about a marriage. Very, very important institute in the Ozarks. Everywhere, for that matter, but especially in the Ozarks. I mean, you look around you here, you men, I know you don't want to admit this, but where would you be without that wife at your side? Most of you'd be out there on 76 highway with your left turn blinker on. I don't know why they can hear that and we can't, but that's just the way the Lord made it. Get over it, okay? Just don't fight it. Just put the toilet seat down. It's important to them for some reason, okay? But anyhow, we really, here in the Ozarks, us boys, we get a bad rap because the stereotype is out there that hillbilly boys don't make good husbands, and that ain't fair. I mean, we bend over backwards. We really try hard to be good husbands. I mean, just last night, I was sitting there reading the paper, and Rosa Sharon, she's in there, my wife, she's in there in front of the mirror again, and whining around again, and I listened to her, I said, what's the matter now, honey? She said, oh, Frisco, I'm so depressed. I'm looking in the mirror in here, and I found more gray hair up here, and these crow's feet around my eyes, and my chin's are sagging down there. I said, well, honey, look at the good side. Your eyes are holding up real well. And that's when the fight begun. I was trying to be so nice, But I had a really good role model, what you call a role model for a marriage, because Uncle Ferd and Aunt May, they lived over there on the other side of Eminence, Missouri, in a dark holler over there in Shannon County. They married for 64 years. I don't guess they ever had so much as a cross word between them. Of course, when you think about it, they couldn't very well do that, because if they got into a fight, there wasn't nobody to break it up. It'd been like two cats in a sack, so they had to get along, But, you should have seen where they lived. They lived so far back in the woods that for years and years and years, they couldn't even have a telephone. Yeah, and Aunt May wanted one, right? But, Uncle Ferd, he went to the phone company. They said, Ferd, we can put you in a phone, but no matter where you call, it's going to be long distance. Well, he wasn't going to have no part of that. A woman in the house with a long distance line and nothing else, So, but anyhow, you know how towns kind of swell up and civilization, and it kind of cropped up around them, And eventually they got the telephone, and right behind telephone service come 911 service, That it's all together at that time. And Aunt May, she insisted Uncle Ferd learn how to use it. It's a good thing too. But the sad part of that was, when they put that in, the girl that they hired to run the emergency dispatch desk up there in town was Earlene Clapsaddle. Now, Earlene, she's a nice looking girl, but her Happy Meal is shy a few French fries, you know what I mean? But they had to hire her. Daddy had been sheriff 30 years. Anyway, they put Earlene on the dispatch desk. Well, Uncle Ferd had only had 911 and the telephone for about a week. And he got out there on the back porch, bollocking around, and he kicked over his grill. He's cooking a charcoal grill, cooked it over, and he had some old gasoline-soaked rags out there. He'd been cleaning tractor parts. Boy, it went up like that right up the side of the house. He beat on it with his apron for a while. He finally run in there in the house, and he grabbed the phone, called 911. Earlene answered. Oh, she's all excited. Very first call. She said, emergency services, how can I help you? He said, honey, I got me a fire started out here. I can't get it put out. I believe you better send me a little bit of help. She said, yes, sir, we'll be right there. Where is the fire? Well, it's on the back porch right now, but it's getting bigger and it's coming this way, and I wish you'd send me a little help. She said, no, that's not what I mean at all. I mean, where are you? I'm in the kitchen, because that's where the phone is, but the fire is on the back porch and getting bigger. She said, no. I mean, how do I get from where I am to where you are? He said, well, shoot, ain't you got one of them big red trucks? Why'd I bother to call? They're both trying so hard, sir, you know what I mean? And then you know what comes along behind 911 and the telephone, all that satellite TV. Oh yeah, satellite television. And guys, you know what comes with satellite television, don't you? House and garden TV. I'm convinced house and garden TV is going to cause more divorces than liquor and other women. Oh, I'd like to get my hands on that little Nate Burkus person just for a minute, show him how to make a room pop, But anyhow, Aunt May had been satisfied for 45 years with nothing but a back porch. But now she's got house and garden TV. Now she's got to have her outdoor living space. So Uncle Ferd went back there and he built this great big deck out there. And he finally just gave it. He's a pretty good carpenter. And the crowning glory was going to be this great big board out there, a 2x12, 8-foot treated board. Oh, a heavy, great big old thing, And he's working by himself. He went out there and he hoisted that up on his shoulder, and he turned around like that just as Aunt May stepped out the screen door, and the end of that board caught her right behind the ear and just throwed her down there like a sack of dog food, boy. She went out like a light. Scared him half death. He went running in there, picked up the phone, called 911, got Earlene again. Earlene said, emergency services. He said, honey, I need some help. My old woman is out here on the deck cold as a wedge, and you better send me one of them ambulances. She said, yes, sir, we'll be right there. What's the address? He said, 1314 Eucalyptus Drive. Oh, my. She said, oh, dear. Oh, heavenly days. He said, what's the matter? She said, well, I got to make a written report. I don't know how to spell eucalyptus. He said, here, I'll help you with it. U-K-E. No, that ain't quite right. Why? Y-E-W-K. No, that ain't it either. I'll tell you what, I'll drag her over to Oak Street. You pick her up over there, all right? Now, that's true love, ain't it? I mean, that's a good marriage if you're willing to do that.